Three people on Boylston Street, and then MIT officer Sean Collier was shot and killed by the Tsarnaev brothers days after the attacks.
And the campus dedicated a permanent memorial to Collier earlier this month. Our Christina Hager is live in Cambridge this evening with how people there are reacting. Christina?
Lisa, this memorial is made with huge blocks of granite, and people have been walking by touching that granite as if to try to connect with Sean Collier. This is that sort of transition period here at MIT between the end of classes and exams underway and preparations for graduation coming up. So a lot of visitors here in Cambridge, a lot of them stopping by here, people bringing their families to see this and reflecting now not only on what this sentence means for Johar Tsarnaev, but also for Sean Collier, for the MIT community, another sort of family for him. Here's what one faculty member had to say.
He was shot right there, and I work right around the corner. And that stays with me no matter what. And he, like I said, I don't really care what happens to him at this point. He's guilty, there's no doubt about it, so he can rot in prison or he can appeal his death penalty for 40 years, which is probably what's going to happen.
Why is it important that it happens fast? What difference does that make?
For the families. For the families. Have to relive it all the time, and more appeals and more appeals.
We're now looking at the memorial, which was unveiled a couple of weeks ago. The void space in the middle is supposed to represent the void left by Collier's death. One police officer stopped by here and told us this is sacred ground. After all, this is the last place Sean Collier was alive. I've also talked with some students getting ready to graduate. They say they'll look back at what happened here and it will color their memories of their MIT experience. So it was important for them to see this come to some kind of conclusion, whether they agree with this verdict or not. It was important to them to see some kind of conclusion before they walk and get their diplomas, and they're hoping that the Collier family and the families of other victims will get some comfort from that. Back to you, Lisa, David.
Powerful. Christina, thank you.